So I just seen Megan Thee Stallion last night, and I want to talk about it. So let's do it. Okay, so I saw Megan Thee Stallion last night in Chicago, and it was like the second stop on her tour, and she did absolutely phenomenal. Glorilla was out there too doing her thing. She looked so good in that yellow, and it was literally like an experience from top to bottom. Like, and the crowd was lit. The crowd had a good time. You can't say nothing about Chicago. Okay, we gets down. Okay, and it just, as an OG hot girl, in my professional opinion, like it was just a full circle moment for me. All right, so first things first, let's talk outfits. So the concert came up on me quick, right? So it was like the beginning of the week when I finally put together an outfit, and I was like so confused. So at first I really wanted to do denim because I thought that'd be really, really cute. And it would kind of give like cowgirl a little bit. But then I got on TikTok and people was like, what if we cosplay? And I was like, girl. So then I decided I wanted to do like a type of anime type thing, whatever. But a lot of them was not gonna get here in time, so it ended up just being like a Japanese girl. And the outfit really came together really, really cutely. Like I loved it. This was the hair I had last night, and it kind of pulled the look together in my opinion. I had a different hairstyle, like a different wig for it, but it looked atrocious. I couldn't do it. I do recommend though if you are into that type of thing, like cosplay. It was so much fun. I saw a whole bunch of Sailor Moon outfits. Sailor Moon always gonna get it in for our, especially like our generation. We '90s kids, we love Sailor Moon. But I thought of a couple different Megan looks. Probably like the Sailor Moon look was one of them, but it was a couple different ones. One she did like the half white, half red look. I am blanking on anime names right now. Ooh, Sakura, that'll be really, really cute. Like, if you are into that type of thing, cosplay, I guarantee you, you will not stand out and people will love your look. Like, I got a lot of people like, oh my God, you're so cute. I was like, thank you. So, like, let's talk concert. So, the beginning of the week, we had got like an email notification that the concert time had changed. It's supposed to be at 7, and then it ended up being at 8 o'clock, which was like, okay, fine, whatever. And it was at the United Center, so that really wasn't that big of a deal. So I got there around like 7:30 with my friends, and we wasn't going to the merch line, but honestly, that line was just long as heck. So I never got any merch, but she has like this deal on Amazon, so I'm ended up getting some shirts and some hoodies and stuff from off there. So don't you worry, I'm gonna get my hot girl merch. But so we got there about 7:30. We found our seats. We were in like the 200 section, so not bad, but like not the top. Um, or at the bottom either, because like they had like the hottie section, and then they had like seats behind it, and then they had the 100 level, and then they had the 200 level and 300 level. So it was crazy. Okay, so actually, let me take it back a second. So before we found our seats, we're walking towards our seats, and we decided to go get some food and drinks. So we have that all taken care of before we actually go sit down and like enjoy the concert. So we go do that, and then we go have our seats, and like we're sitting down, we're eating, trying to like get it down as fast as possible, and lo and behold, Glorilla starting somewhere on time. Like it was like 8:15 when she started. And I was like, girl, I'm still like scarfing down these fries, and I still have like a drink that I barely touched right now. So she started with op shit, and like I love that song, I do, but I was trying to like scarf down the food so I could like, get up so I can enjoy myself and have a good time. But then she do liquor some, and I was like, I ain't even finish the fries. I ain't even like finish all my food. I was like, you know what, the party has not begun, so it is what it is. So I get up, I got my drink in my hand, I'm getting in. I'm like, Glo is really like she has the phenomenal stage presence. She had the whole city lit. It was like, and you, if you know liquor something, okay, so don't sit there and act like you don't. So it was just like, it was like an amazing time, and I loved every second of her set. She her background dancer, she was like interacting with the crowd. She was kept like, Chicago one of my favorite cities. I was like, I know, girl, I know. So most of her set list was off of her new mixtape EP, not album, but whatever, everything. And I was, y'all don't know how excited I was here all there live. Like, oh my god, it is my favorite song on that album, and it was just like an experience. And it was one of the first songs. It was like I think maybe third or fourth on the set list. So it was a hashtag time for me. Okay, it was a time. I loved it, and of course she did like the iconic songs like Tomorrow Too. She did Yeah Glow. She did F and F. Um, y'all don't know this about me, but No Bit, that's one of my favorite songs about her. And then High AF, all off the new mixtape. So I was so excited when she did those songs, and it was just like a vibe. And let me tell y'all something. Yes, we were there for Glorilla, and yes, we were there for Megan Thee Stallion. But when she did Tomorrow Too, and she let the crowd like just sing Cardi B verse, it was like it was everything. And honestly, that's one of my favorite verses that Cardi's ever done. So I stand at the top of my lungs. I was like, yes, I feel like I was losing my voice before Megan even got on stage. But Glorilla, she did amazing. She had like this beautiful like yellow outfit on. She had the cute little bow in her hair. Like she was so freaking cute. And then she had a sing "Take Me to the King." I understand what she mean by she wants to be a singer before she was a rapper, because that girl can sing, she can blow, and she sound amazing. Shout out to Glorilla. Like, I was so happy to see her live. Yeah, ooh, and then let's just say that Glorilla is a girl's girl, okay? Because she also brought out Fender the rapper and let her do like 2 songs on her set, and it was just like, yes, queen. And Fender, she had us lit too, so you know, don't sleep on her. Don't do that. All right, so about 15, maybe 10 minutes. I mean, I'm giving too much time. I don't know. About a couple minutes after Glorilla's done, then Megan comes on, and I kid you not, I was mid-conversation. I'm mid-storytelling, actually. And the lights go down, and, like, the set lights up, and I get up, and I'm immediately, like, whatever conversation I was having, it was over with. And she starts with his. Now, what pissed me off was that her mic was not really working. So, you didn't get the iconic, I feel like Mariah Carey got these so upset. You know, I didn't get none of that, and I'm so mad about it, but I can't even remember exactly when her mic started working again, but, you know, it's okay. The crowd got her. But then, like, it was kind of like hard to hear a little bit, so you couldn't even tell like what part of the song she was on when, because everybody's screaming and everything. So like, and then her mic is not working, so like that completely pissed me off. Like that could ruin her opening, and I was like, what the fuck. But you know, hotties, we gonna show some love regardless. So, you know, at the part we can like hear the beat, and when it picks up, like we stepped in for her. But yeah, who was the sound guy? Fired him. So the opening Naga was playing, no, which was so freaking irritating. But it's okay, because then she went into Ungrateful, and somehow the sound was like magically working fine for the rest of the night. So whatever. So she went into Ungrateful, which I can say that live, and my soul can rest happily. And then I guess also hear Thought-ish next, and it was hands to my knees, drinking at the bottom. Oh my god, y'all. It was an experience. So I got to, it's legit, those were the first 3, and then honestly, like, my phone had ended up like not dying, but like I ran out of storage in it, so I couldn't really like record anything past like Hiss, I think. But in the first set, she also did 2 of my other favorite songs. Oh my gosh, she did Hot Girl and Gift and a Curse in the first act. And please understand me when I say those are my 2 favorite Megan Thee Stallion songs, and she did them back to back, and I just my soul was on that stage. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Dun 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 dun. Like, just hearing that beat was, it was immaculate. And then she ended the first set with Cobra, and it was so cute. She had a little spiral, and she was inside the little spiral. And like, yes, the song is like sad and a little bit whatever, but like, it showed her transition to where she is now, and like, she told us she was killing herself when people would die to be her. Like she, and then you look out in the crowd and you see all these people like cheering your name. Like, I know that was like a nice moment for her, and she just like looked out and see people that came just to see her. Like, yes, we came to see Glo too, but we this was the Hot Girl Summer tour, so I know that has to be like an amazing moment for her. Man, forgive me if I cannot remember the entire set list like back to back, because it was, look, after my phone decided it couldn't record no more, I was just in the moment. I'm just, you know, singing my songs, doing my thing. You know, she rap a little fast, so I can only do so much. Then I'm screaming too, so I'm a little tired, a little winded. But I was in that thing. So after Act 1 was done, and she ended it with Cobra, then it was like a little sequence, and she came back with Plan B. I love Plan B. It's one of my favorite ones. And then she did like Cognac Queen and like Big Ol' Freak in that little sequence too. And you know, like, if you hop on the train during Tina Snow, then those are just iconic songs for you. Now, what she did not do was like Tina Montana, which I felt like, girl. But we'll get into that later in the songs I wish she did. But it was like in my opinion, a OG hottie moment, like to hear Cognac Queen and Big Ol' Freak. And I think Freak Nasty was in the first act. Child, I know, but she did Freak Nasty, and I'm running through your house like a tomb ready. You know we was in that thing. And then she also did Girls in the Hood, I think, in this act too, in another iconic moment for me. She also did Boa in this act, and don't get me wrong, I love the song. but I was mostly in that thing going wah 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 because I still ain't learned words with her. She just didn't give me enough time, child. It took me a minute to learn the other songs. You think I can learn this in like 2 weeks? No, I cannot do it. Couldn't do it. But Act 2 was just as fire, and I think in Act 2 was when she did like she pulled hotties on stage, and it was a twerk off, and it was baby. It was this one girl. She like had a cowgirl hat. It was two girls actually with cowgirl hats, and like one of them though she had like jean shorts, and the other I think she had like ripped fringed pants, whatever. Baby, they was seeing Megan. They was seeing Megan with they was working. Maybe it was nice. And then one girl, she did like how you do the like split, but she like it. She jumped up so high and hit that split, and I was like, ah! I got to screaming for them. I was like, is there a contest? Because they was doing it to like Ride or Die and like. God, I can't remember the other song that they were working with, but that's the part of the show where she does all that. So, yes, it was a time. Hottie to live their best life. Now I didn't like that the little pool for like the hottie section or whatever. It was like a little small, so she didn't have too many people to like pull from. So I think that was a little disappointing for me because like, and it was one girl I think. I can't necessarily say who she was like talking to or whatever, because it was one person she was like, you was talking all that ish all night, come on, let's go on stage. And I guess that person never came on stage. I really don't know. I'm sitting here trying to like see what's going on, but like she couldn't pull from that many people. So like if you did want to go on stage, like you didn't have a lot of people. So it was really like, I don't know, maybe like 6 people in total, and that did the twerk contest. And it was 2 separate ones. The first one, it was like 2 girls, and then I think it was a guy on stage. I'm not entirely sure if he was part of the twerk contest because he didn't really do nothing. So then the second time around, she was like, don't be out here acting cute, don't be out here recording, like, you gotta get lit, get whatever. So, whatever. But it was a time, and the people that was out there, y'all showed out. Y'all showed up for Chicago, and I loved you. Shout out to y'all. So then there's Act 3, and my placing it is probably a little messed up now. But Act 3 is when she did what was that, Act 2? I don't know. But she brought out Glorilla for them to do Wannabe, and that was such an iconicness. Glo, she played with us a little early in the show. They had started the beat or whatever, and we all got to scream, Megan come out. I was like, I knew Megan wouldn't come out just yet, but the fact that you teased us, Gloria, Hallelujah Woods, I'm on you for that. That wasn't very nice. But then they finally did it, and it was so cute. They look like they're like good friends, whatever. And they did our part. Go Meg. Megan was. That thing was thinking, okay? Good, Google it. I feel like a man. Then Glo, she is a child. She get him, Glo. It was she was so cute. But they look like such a cute little like duo, and it was I was so proud of them. And then after that we did WAP. I think that was after. No, we did NDA first. That was. Yes, NDA is such a good song. If you haven't listened to her sophomore album, I advise you do so because it's some gems in there. My favorite song on the album did not get played last night, and it's okay because it's sad, and it's anxiety if you want to know. Don't ask why it's my favorite song, but I can't traumatize you. Is that how you say it? I'm not good at the English language sometimes. But if you haven't listened to that album, listen to it because NDA, Ungrateful, Flip Flop, it's anxiety. That's what Plan B is on. Like, that's that album. And then that song with Lotto. Gift and Curses on the album. Yeah. Anyway. So then I think she did WAP, and again, Cardi. We was in that thing, but then we also, y'all know I'm a freak. Handcuffs, leash shit. I was I guess I hear her do WAP live. It'd be so cool if like Cardi B popped up in like one of the New York shows or something like that, or whatever show. But she has pop up twice because you can't do Tomorrow too, and then I do WAP, and then vice versa. But if Cardi was come out and do her verse for either of those songs, like it would be so lit. Anyway, so she did WAP, and that was the time. Y'all already know how that song go. We did Don't Stop, and then. So she was like, what my OG hotties at, the ones that was here before Tina Snow. And I'm like, dang, that's not me. Because, I came during Tina Snow. That's when she popped off for me. But then she did Stallion Freestyle. I know Stallion Freestyle. In fact, it's one of my favorite songs she's ever did. The fact that she did it. that woman there. And she was like, you know, this one song that everybody kept telling me, y'all had some of my set list. And so you right, you goddamn right, you had to put Stallion Freestyle on there, because that was how I knew I was a hottie. I had listened to Tina Snow, so Big Old Freak, Nasty, Cognac Queen, Hot Girl, Tina Montana, Make a Bag, all that good stuff. All that good jazz. I listened to Tina Snow. But Stallion Freestyle, so I know I was a hottie. So I'm so happy she did that one. And then she also did Cash Ish. Obviously, we did not do the baby's verse for obvious reasons, but whatever. And then we get to body yada 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 yada. Somehow I remember the third act so much clearer. Maybe because it was towards the end, and by that point I had to make more coherent. I don't know. Body was such an experience. It was such an experience. Of course, she did the dance. We body yada yada. Of course, she did the dance. And then we ended with Savage remix. I thought it'd be so funny if she threw a curveball at us and did the Savage, like the original version. That'd have been hilarious. But she did it, and it's fine. Again, if Beyonce was pop out at the Houston show, you know, I doubt it, because Beyonce say she pop out when she feel like it. But if she ever did. But and then the show was over at that point, and it was so cute. Like when it was all over, she had like the confetti hit the crowd, and she looked so happy. She looks like she had a good time with us, and I'm just so happy that we got to experience this with Megan. Like, this is her first tour. This is her second stop. Of course, things don't always go like the way it's supposed to be, like the beginning. I'm still pissed about that, but it was just such a ride and such an experience, and she looked great. Her outfitting, and her hair was like big and curly. It was like an afro, kind of like, it might have been a synthetic wig, I don't really know, but she looked good. Okay, one thing about Megan Thee Stallion, she gonna look good, and she did last night. Yes, ma'am. Overall, I had an amazing time. I think it was just, I'm just so proud of her. Like, just to know everything Megan has been through and all the scrutiny she's been through in the media and for other people. I'm just proud of her. Like, and I'm gonna be by her side regardless. Now, don't get me wrong, she was missing some songs. I mean, you only do so much in some of the time, and she did great with what she had. Do not get me wrong, but baby, I would love to have heard Glorilla Ain't Equal, BICCH. I would have heard Cocky is AF. I would love to have heard Red Wine. She didn't do her. Her. She. I'm surprised she didn't do her. Now that one took me for a loop. Why she didn't do that one? I don't know. She could have. I don't know. But she didn't do that one. She didn't do what I say, Ain't Equal. What's that one song? Off FIFA, WAB. You a week. Yeah, she could have did that one. She could have did so many songs. Like, she just has so many. She has a plethora of things she could have pulled from. So I think it was really hard for her to pull and put together a playlist. But I had a good time, and that's all that matters. I had a good time. She had a good time. I know she had a good time. Chicago Hotties always do it like we're supposed to do. It's a couple songs I can't even think of right now that I also feel like I could have heard. We didn't get a lot from Fever, I don't think. I think we only really got Cash-ish and I can't think. But we definitely didn't get a lot from Fever. She could have gave us a little more of that. But overall, Megan, you gave me a 10 out of 10 show. I'm debating if I should go to the other Chicago concert, which is tomorrow night. But considering the fact that I have to be at work, like in the office on Monday morning, I don't know if that's a smart idea for me. But God, I want to do it. I want to do it so bad. I want to see her again. I want to see what she's going to give me in twice. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you see me at the Chicago concert again on Sunday, mind your business. What am I wearing? I don't know, because I came with the same outfit twice. I need to go do laundry right now. But yeah. So if you made this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching the video and just kind of hearing me talk and rant and just kind of hearing my thoughts, whatever. If you're planning on going to Tiger Girl Summer Tour, what are you wearing? Are you excited? What songs are you like looking forward to hearing live? Like, I'm sure you can find a set list out there. I don't think that she's gonna deviate from it, you know, her or Glo. And what other concerts are we doing this summer? I think it's to somebody. I don't know. My calendar is booked, child. Booked and busy. I'm being asked when I'm going to Chris Brown concert. I'm not sure yet. I would go for my friend's 30th if she wants to go. Other than that, I think I need to save them coins. I do want to go see Janae Aiko, so I haven't bought those tickets yet either. But, you know, maybe not. I'm not sure yet. Because Janae also has Candela Day and Tink. And Tink is my girl. Tink, you know, Chicago. But yeah, like let's talk, let's chat in the comments, and you know, let's see what thoughts you have. And if you at the Chicago show on the last night, what? If you at the Chicago show last night on Friday, let me know how your experience went as well. And I will talk to y'all next time.